combination of these three levers. So it's the organic, the margin improvement, and the inorganic or the M&A. I'm building a cocktail. These are my three ingredients, and I'm looking for 30%. That's what I'm looking for. If I am growing at earnings at a compound annual growth rate of 30%, my company will double in size in 2.8 years. It will triple in size in 4.2 years. It will quadruple in size in just over 5 years, which is the typical PE hold period. So with no multiple, accretion, like the multiple hasn't expanded just because I've gotten bigger. If I just ignore that, I'm still going to get to a great return if I can hit a 30% growth rate. And so my usual formula is I'm looking for 10, 12, 14% organically, whatever I can maximize that at. Give me 3 or 4 points of margin improvement along the way. And then I'm going to bring it home. I'm going to round out my 30% growth rate by buying other companies. And all of that activity guarantees, that I'm gonna hit my return. I'm gonna exceed my return profiles. And so if I can't quite get there, the arbitrage on the small companies I buy and add together. So just to give you an example how fast this can happen too. Last big company that I built, I bought 8 companies in the first 3 years and sold it. And it was a 4x multiple of invested capital and, really good returns. Everybody was happy. And then I bought 15 companies in the next 2 years. And so it's also like a train leaving the station. It's like as you start down this road and you get good at it and better at it, the train starts to pick up steam as it's leaving the station. And so growth actually accelerates over time. It's what's hard to get the pump primed and, the entrepreneurs learning about these concepts potentially for the first time, and then as they learn them and start to execute, the train starts moving. And before you know it, growth is happening at a very fast pace.